you got it?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Thank you.
She say I'm nasty, she scared to ask me. They heard about me, but never had me. Shorty so cold that I can't let her pass me. Hello, 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 hello,
So,
hello.
could you do me a favor and maybe start talking to her first, and then like I'll kind of like just kind of like pop in, and then yeah. Put you on the spot for a second. Talk about it, what we got going on.
They gon' be trappy. She say I'm nasty. She scared to ask me. They heard about me, but never had me. Shorty so cold that I can't let her pass me. Hello, 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 hello. They gon' be jazzy. They gon' be trappy. She say I'm nasty. She scared to ask me. They heard about me, but never had me. Shorty so cold that I can't let her pass me. Hello, 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 hello.
All right, everybody doing out there. Thanks for tuning into the Song Paulk Radio Show on this wonderful Thursday evening. That was Trap Boy. Shout out to Trap Boy. Yes, yes, yes. Also, shout out to God and Vina Abilene. Yes, live in the studio. We got special guests in the house. Who do we have here?
I'm Leanna Westergaard with Two Real Music Entertainment, LLC.
Yes, and you are his agent.
Yes, him being Lil Craig at Two Real, live and in the house.
Yes, 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 yes. That's so awesome. You got an agent now, you know everything, you know, 'cause me and Craig met some years back,
Okay.
you know. And I noticed he was downstairs for a minute, you know, and that's how we met. And then we met on a video set, you know, it's a small world. Everybody know everybody.
Yeah, and he's versatile, so like you'll see him dancing, you'll see him acting and stuff, yeah.
Seeing him on the big screen, the Cavs games and all this. And,
Doing the spins.
They're doing the spins. Have you guys seen him at the Cavs games and stuff? Yeah. That is so awesome.
Yeah, he just needs a season pass so he can become iconic and funny.
So that's interesting. So how did you guys, you know, meet and how did that become?
Yeah, absolutely. So we started kicking it about a year ago, just hanging out. Met through a mutual friend and online, and just kind of started bantering back and forth. You know, I never got a chance to get into music myself, like an instrument or anything. So I'm a huge appreciator. I'm a fan of fandoms. You know, like I follow people's energy, and so. When I heard his music, because you know he's quick to give you the YouTube, you know, and send you to his links. I was like, this is pretty good, you know.
Google me.
Exactly. So then I was like, you know, like I can get with this, you know, and so I'm live a couple of times. You know, kind of like the amateur hip hop, you know, nights, you know, just checking out local talent, because live music is also special to me. And so, you know, just kind of seeing him in his element, I was like, all right, this is good. So then he got to understand that I have a business mind, I have a business background. I'm also into nonprofit leadership and stuff like that. So Jill of all trades kind of thing. And we just kind of started spitballing ideas. And in June, I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna take, you know, a couple hours. I'm gonna put together this thing for you because it's been on my mind. You know, I need to do this. You're my friend. You know, like I just need to get this out. And so like I literally laid out a complete branding strategy for him. You know, something that, you know, most people will pay, you know, some dollars for, you know. And he's like, holy crap, like this chick could like actually like pay attention to conversations. What?
It's good to know somebody.
And so, you know, he talked it over with his friend, and they were like, you know what, this is kind of cool, you know, like if we can work something out, let's work something out. And so I think it was probably finally October when we decided decided to put a tag on it. You know, we got the LLC in September, you know, for both Too Real and Music Entertainment, but also for Lil Craig of Too Real. You know, he's now his own entity.
Right.
And then all of the artists and stuff that have looked to him in the Cleveland area and beyond for advice now have a landing spot. You know, our webpage is due to go live any minute now. We just got a couple of things to tidy up, and we're doing like artist development. We've got branding.
Thank you for saying that. Artist development. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's about time somebody, you know, bringing that back, because, man, Lord have mercy, man. They need that. You know, they definitely need that, because
yeah.
listening to some artists, man, and not even just artists, just in general, you know what
I mean, I'm mid-age, you know, I'm still growing up, like, honestly, you know, I can use some development.
Yeah, people got away from that, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And they definitely need that.
So I feel like, so that side of things is very new to me. So, you know, we can get Lil Craig to weigh in on what actually is artist development. I feel like people don't know what they don't know, you know? Is it just dedicating time to your craft every day? Is it getting out and how to make a booking? Is it how to shop for an agent? You know, we're definitely into supporting copyright materials and teaching people how to go through that process. And, you know, I mean, I'll outsource, you know, I'll absolutely hire me, but I want you to know how to manage it if I'm no longer in the picture, you know?
Right.
That's huge. We're giving money away, honestly.
Right.
You know, one of the things that I'd like to accomplish is 1,000 songs in Cleveland hitting 1,000 on that freaking Spotify. it's not a radio station, but like if we're not getting paid and we can't support our own, then why are we in the business?
Right.
So.
Oh, that's the sound. I can't hear, but the mic is fine.
Yeah. At that point, you're just like, you know, glorifying, you know, hanging out, you know.
But, you know, congratulations on that, you know.
Yeah, getting the LLC was a huge, like, pop the champagne moment.
Yeah. This definitely is. Can't hear out of it?
You really don't even need the earphones. Your mic is hot.
Okay.
Yeah. But that is so awesome. I mean, congratulations on everything.
Yeah, it's been fast and furious, but I feel like the growth is gonna be exponential because we're taking time to build a nice base to launch off of. You know, we're not gonna be here today, not tomorrow. Like, we got 5-year plans, we got 10-year plans, like, you know, some of the conversations we've had at like 1 o'clock in the morning have been like insane, you know, like.
And that's what it takes.
We're gonna own venues, we're gonna own concert halls, you know,
Yeah.
like, we're gonna go international. One of my goals is Carnival 2025. Going to Brazil.
I would like to do that too.
Yeah.
There you go, you can come with.
And you know that overseas, man, that's, ooh. See, you get your artists over there, because they love us overseas.
Well, and the nature of Lil Craig of Too Real is most of his songs are storytelling, they're compelling beats and everything, but also they're very sensual. So I feel like, you know, Brazil with all of the energy that's down there, especially during Carnival, yeah, it's a win-win.
Yeah.
So, how do you think? You excited to go?
Well, I mean, hello world.
Exactly.
Man, I'm just trying to have fun. I'm just trying to have fun and, you know, just spread, you know, love and laughter and a lot of, you know, intimacy. You know, I just want people to feel good within themselves. You know, I'm here for a reason. You know, I had to find a purpose in life. You know, due to, you know, just sitting back like, why am I here? You know, what am I here for? You know, and that's where, you know, just finding music and finding, you know, finding a way to speak to people, it just kind of all came together that way.
And speaking to
Whatever
people,
happens from that, I'm all down.
Speaking to people through your music.
Yeah, you know, something about like, you know, you can talk to somebody and sometimes they don't listen, but you can sing to somebody and then they all ears.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah.
So when did you started to know that you have talent? You know, like some people start in grade school, or you know, I mean, you start pushing the pencil, or you know, somebody in your family was into it. I mean, how did that all become?
Well, when I was younger, I'm saying somewhere around like 4 or 5 years old, my mother and my father, when they were still together, they really pushed to put me in a lot of public situations. I was a poster child. I was singing in the church choir, leading songs in the church choir at a very young age. And, you know, everything that I was doing was always in the public eye. So I got real comfortable with being around people and being the center of attention. But my whole family sings. I mean, it seems like my whole family sings. Of course, we do have some people in the family that can't sing lick, but but we've had a lot of well-known singers within our family. The Wooten singers, they used to sing across the U.S. You know, that was my grandma's father and mother's group. My mom's group called the Barfield Singers. They were a singer of 5 sisters.
Nice.
And they also were gospel singers, and they traveled around and sang for different churches and things of that nature. My grandfather, himself was a singer. My father is a singer, and you know, here I am. You know, and I'm not doing it because they did it. It just seems to be part of who I am. So
That is so awesome, man. So that's who you get it from, you know.
It's in the blood.
Yeah,
it's in the DNA.
Yeah. And you also a producer.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. So I produce music, a sound engineer, recording artist, dancer, actor. I don't really put limits on too much of what I do because I'm trying to, you know, enjoy all the fruits of the labor.
Right.
So, you know, if it's entertainment, I'm right there where it's at. You know what I'm saying? And I've gotten to a place now, and I've been doing this for years. You know, I'm at a place now that I'm starting to tap into trying to help others get to, you know, where I'm at or further.
Right.
You know, I've established a pretty good reputation as far as, you know, staying committed and staying in the game. I've made it into a great business. Tour Music Entertainment's been around for a long time, and you know, it's been a blessing meeting up with Leanne and you know, just like working together to, you know, really build this brand the way it was supposed to be built. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm just really excited about all these things that are happening right now, man. It's like, it feels like it should have happened a long time ago. But there is a time and place for everything. So I'm just gonna take it as it is, and I'm gonna strive, you know, that's it.
It's God's time.
That's right, that's right,
Yeah.
for sure.
Man, that is so awesome. Like I say, congratulations to you guys, you know, and I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
You know.
Thank you. I'm happy for you too, man. You know, you've been keeping this show going for a long while, man, and you've been working through all types of different things, man, and you know, just I admire that because, you know, just me, like being in a wheelchair, for example, like, you know, you gotta push through the limits, and you gotta push through obstacles. You gotta ignore all the things that tell you no, and you gotta tell yourself yes. And so, you know, when those accomplishments start to take place, you really can feel good about yourself at the end of the day.
Right.
So I mean, I'm proud of you too, man. I'm excited to be here today. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, heck yeah.
And like you said, I ain't got no excuse. You know what I mean? None at all.
None of us do. Even I
You
don't.
know?
I don't either.
And that's why I say, you know, I'm firing with all cylinders. You know. You know, God gave me all these gifts, and I'm using them all.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess they could take it away just like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So you don't use them, utilize them, and enjoy them, and cherish them, and man, I can speak for that
Mm-hmm.
because I'm a true believer. So God that's good, man.
Mhm.
So what you got coming up?
So let's talk about what we got going on right now. Let's talk about that. Right now, we have a lot going on right now. Currently, we are doing a lot of looking for other artists. You know, it doesn't matter if you're hip hop, it doesn't matter if you're R&B, it doesn't matter if you're, you know, whatever genre that you are, trying to put somebody in a position to be able to show their craft.
What if you sing like alfalfa like me?
Well,
That sound like my alfalfa.
everybody has a place.
Me.
Solomon got a good voice. He playing.
Everybody has a place. But yeah, you know, I remember when I was beginning, I used to work with a record company named Bosworks Records and Publishing. And Bosworks Records and Publishing was owned by Pierre Boswell, who was my mentor. And he taught me a lot of the things that I knew before I went to college and learned everything again. But you know, he passed away some years ago, and I feel like I'm just kind of like taking on the legacy and moving it forward in his honor. But back then, being seen was really hard. We didn't have all the technology that we have at that point. You know, just the way that music is surfacing these days is different. It was just different. And so I'm just trying to take this opportunity to reach out and find people, man. I don't want any lame artists. Don't get me wrong like that. Like I want artists that have something to say. They got, you know, have some heart. But we want to be able to add them, you know, somewhere to the roster and start working with them and you know, just kind of put good music in the air. Also looking for dancers, you know, bands, all, you know, entertainment, man. This isn't a record label. This is an entertainment company. So,
Right.
you know, that's what we on right now. Currently, I personally am in the Nutcracker.
Oh,
With,
Nice.
yeah. Oh man,
Congratulations. That's awesome.
let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So we just did. I was with I'm with North Point Ballet. Yes, I do ballet in a wheelchair. And we just did 5 shows this past weekend from Friday to Sunday. And those shows were like 2 hours each. And I'll tell you right now, it was running me crazy. But we did 5 shows. The shows were about 1,700 people in the audience. All of them were sold out.
We're at the historic Lorraine Palace.
At the Lorraine Palace Theater in Lorraine.
okay.
So, you know, yeah, shout out to Lorraine Palace Theater for letting us in there. And Janet Diziak, she's the owner of North Point Ballet, and she's just a wonderful person. She met me a long while ago, actually here in this building some years ago. We were working together as far as like learning how to do translations. Translations meaning like in dance where, you know, a person who is a stand-up dancer, like you would be considered a stand-up dancer because you walk on 2 legs. And I'm a sit-down dancer because I sit down in a chair. And, you know, obviously to be able to dance together and sync or whatever, we have to be able to translate these movements. So we went for teacher certifications. We got our teacher certifications in that department to be able to help train other people. We became really good friends, and she's invited me over to start working with her company, you know, as a freelancer with the company. And from last 3 years, I've been doing shows with them. We have a performance that we put together ourselves, Janet and I, called You, Me, Self, which you can find on YouTube. And I'm excited about that because that was just a beautiful,
That was a beautiful piece of choreography.
Lil
Craig choreographed that.
Well, we both, Janet and Craig.
Janet and Craig, yeah.
Yeah, we put that together in no time, and suddenly everybody started tearing up every single time they saw it.
Wow.
But yeah, the Nutcracker. We still have a couple more shows coming up at the Berea High School next week on the 16th and the 17th. We have a 7 o'clock show at the Berea High School next Saturday, and we also have a 2 o'clock show on that same place on Sunday. And so I'm excited to be able to bring this talent of an amazing cast. You know, we had like, I think it's like over 100 people in the cast. You know, and everybody's organized. Like, we have young people, we have some older people, you know, and we all get along, and it's really fun.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
So you like help teaching, you know, class in wheelchairs? And
I've done some workshops, you know, going out to like, PA and done some things with the Ogilvy, at the Ogilvy Institute, for example, you know, and showed some young kids on how it is that we translate dance. I was working with Dancing Wheels when I was doing stuff like that, so you know I still team up with Dancing Wheels. I've been working off and on with Dancing Wheels for a number of years. I'm really proud of you know the things that they've taught me, being an entertainer, being you know a dancer.
Because you learned a lot downstairs.
I learned a lot with the Dancing Wheels. Yeah, absolutely.
Dancing Wheels, wow.
I put a lot of credit into the hands of the people in that company that you know took time to take somebody who was a hood cat and you know turn them into you know ballet dancer. I still do more than ballet. I do hip hop and all that stuff too. But I think that the technique side of it came from ballet. So I'm really excited about the fact that I've had these opportunities to travel around everywhere, and you know we've been set up across the world and to do shows and stuff like that. You know and this stuff just keeps going, man. It just doesn't stop for me. I've been at it. I've seen cats. I feel like I'm rambling, but I seen cats like you know when I started off in the beginning. That some of my friends and we got into the game together, rapping and singing. I was a rapper first before I was a singer first, but I was a rapper professionally first before I was a singer professionally. And most of my dudes, and we went out and, you know, we did our shows and stuff, and we were hot. But then, like, some of them they didn't stick with it. And so, you know, I feel like I'm one of the only ones out of my clique that just stuck with it. Maybe it was just a place for me. It wasn't a place for others. I don't know, but I'm here.
That's your calling.
Mm-hmm.
And you using it.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is so awesome. So how do you feel about all this? You know, you taking it all in, you know, like you can sit back and be like, you know, look what I have done, you know, and still doing and what's about to become.
Yeah, there's a huge synergy coming. I feel like Cleveland in general is on the precipice of something bigger. And I alluded to it before, you know, like we just need to organize and come together. I think Detroit's on that edge too. You know, it's not necessarily all hip hop, but I definitely know neo soul and R&B were there. You know, hip hop energy is there. So the question is, how do we get out of this geographical lock that is the Midwest? And so I have strategies for that. You know, I'm looking at Buffalo, I'm looking down in Nashville, I'm looking over in St. Louis.
I'm about to say you gotta move around, you know, that's how.
You're not getting anywhere if you limit yourself to Ohio. You're not doing anybody any service, you're not exposing yourself to the markets that need to be played. You know, like I've lived here and I've lived in Orlando, and the timeline difference on music releases is vast. You know, like a song will hit in New York 3 weeks before you ever hear it down in Orlando. And then it's even another month or so before you hear it up here in Ohio. You know, you're already behind the 8 ball.
And the fashion,
you know?
the fashion is like that down there too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You know, and they always have been.
Yeah. So you gotta be where things are actually happening. You have to understand the patterns at play. And I feel like there are ways to monetize what we do outside of the different platforms. But again, if you're giving away your money, if you're giving away your talent, then you're doing yourself a disservice. And so our goal is to empower people, whether that's through, you know, like he said, you know, a workshop or whatnot, you know, just admin skills, copyright, you know, tasking, you know, hire us to do just one thing or hire us to do your whole brand. You know, we're here for whatever you need. You know your industry, you know your audience, but we know what's going on behind the scenes because we've been here for, you know, quite a while. So,
And that's important for knowing your genres too. Like all the places you just named, everybody don't listen to the same thing. So you gotta know what genre they listen to certain places.
Well, and there's a lot of talk about lyrics, especially in one particular genre that I'm not gonna like go down that rabbit hole. I don't need a bunch of people of priority. I'm not even gonna name names or anything like that, but people of priority telling me what I should listen to on my airwaves. I get to choose what I can consume. I get to choose what I allow to enter my airwaves. And so if it doesn't feed me, if, you know, I don't have nothing against trap music. I could absolutely listen to trap music all day. But if it doesn't feed me, then I'm not gonna waste my time with it. And I don't need a marketing executive to tell me that that's what's priority in my life right now. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna choose my independent artists. I'm gonna go out and choose my local friends. And I'm gonna consume their stuff because it benefits everybody.
Right, right.
And I don't understand why the conversation is about lyrics when it's really about who's driving the train, you know, who's pushing their agenda, and are you in control of what you consume?
And see, they're just like Michael Jackson, rest his soul, you know, because he had music for everybody.
Oh yeah,
Honestly.
everybody.
You know what I
Honestly.
mean? So he didn't have to worry about, oh, this genre, that genre, that. I mean, man, and that's, when you got music that everybody can relate to, that's wonderful.
It really is, and
That's
it's rare.
wonderful.
Yeah, that's exactly what I try to do too. You know,
All different nationalities.
I do my best to like. So I find what it is I don't like about artists that are currently, you know, out there, and they could be doing great, and that's fine. But my personal mission is to be relatable, and it almost feels like an oxymoron when you look at it from a surface level, because you have a person who's in a wheelchair and it's like, how do I relate to him? And so the topics that I like to talk about are things that matter to all of us.
Right.
It's not about just my own story. My own story is in it, but my story is your story. You know, we all have been in relationships. We've all had our heart broken. You know, so I write about stuff like that. You know, there's political things that happen. I write about stuff like that. You know, those things actually pertain to all of us, which I hope in return people can say, wow, I get that. I thought about that, but didn't think anyone else thought about that, but now I know someone does. So, you know, yeah, that's the type of music I like to do. I like to make music that is relatable and, you know, and different.
And I like to hear music that's relatable. So,
And different.
You know, I'm like, you know, but like I say, and that is a smart move, branching out, because Cleveland has good artists, so much talent here,
Yeah.
but it's just something about that, you know, nobody want to step up, or they hating too much on somebody else, or they figure, you know, this person might get out there before them. I'm like, it's enough for everybody, and you got to go on God's time. Another thing, you stepping out, branching out, you said Buffalo, just Kansas, you know, Wizard Bobs, you know, but anyway, you have to do that regardless, you know, because you're going to find talent there, you're going to find talent there, you're going to find talent over here, you know, so, and everybody's different where they come from anyway, you know, so.
Well, and then you throw in the artist development. Not everybody that is producing content right now needs to be on a circuit. You know what I mean? Like maybe they have some back end stuff to clean up. Maybe they have some business mind to develop.
Tell it like it is, yeah. Tell it like it is.
I don't pull any punches, you know. You can be absolutely amazing and charismatic and carry yourself well on stage. Absolutely have a great hook, but you're not ready to tour.
No.
And if you need to hear a hard truth, then that's what it is. And I'll say it with love, but you know, can we go further if we just pull back for a second? Because again, it's exponential growth. It's not just steady growth.
Right.
There's a difference.
Yeah, being understanding who you are as an artist, you know, going through certain things, being able to accept what seems to be failure at times and growing from that and building from that is honestly like some of the hardest things to do, but it's the most necessary thing to do.
It's necessary.
You know, I mean, I can't count how many times I've knocked on a door and got it shut, or it didn't even open in the first place. But then again, that one door opened up, and I felt like, oh wow, you know what? I'm glad I didn't stop knocking. You know, because the world's hard out here, man. You know, there's a lot of opinions, there's a lot of differences of what is considered acceptable, not acceptable, liked, not liked, and you know, you won't cater to everybody, but hopefully you'll cater to somebody, and that's pretty much what keeps me motivated at the same time. And just, I'm hoping somebody's gonna latch on and say, you know what, this guy right here, man, he's something different, man. He's special, you know. He's like me. Like I want somebody to say that Lil Craig of Too Real is like me. You know.
Well, you know what? Speaking of, you gotta have thick skin first of all to hear the real truth. If you can't hear the real truth, if you ain't got thick skin, it ain't for you, because the industry is going to tell you like it is.
And the fans will too.
Yeah, they're gonna tell you like it is. So, like I said, if you ain't got thick skin, it ain't for you. And you want to hear the truth any old way. You want to be true to yourself first of all, and you want other people to be true to you as well. So, if you can't handle that, then you need to go somewhere and sit down.
I think at one point, I've always been hard. I'm a Leo, so I've always had a hard time with criticism. But somebody back in the day told me, always look for the nugget of truth. You might not like everything that somebody says to you or about you, but if it's consistent feedback, or if it's coming from somebody who you should respect their opinion, you know, depending on their position in your life, right? Different varying degrees. But look for that nugget of truth. You know, if it's just somebody, you know, in the basement, you know, whatever, but you can take it or leave it, right? Water on your back. But if it's somebody that should have an opinion that can be listened to, you don't have to agree to it, but ruminate on it, think on it. It might not hit you today, it might not hit you tomorrow, but you don't have to dismiss everything. Not everything's bad.
Right.
That's how we grow.
I want to say something too about what you said about a lot, like the way Cleveland's mentality is.
Yes.
I almost beg to differ. I have seen that mentality, don't get me wrong. You're going to see that everywhere. But I don't want to say it's Cleveland's mentality, just because it's something that, like, it is everywhere. I can go to Atlanta and still see that mentality, and they're doing good. They're supporting each other, but there's still groups of people who are haters. And it doesn't matter where you are at, it's going to be like that. I will say, though, in a positive nature, since COVID, since we had to sit in our house, and since we had to think about things, and since we had a reckoning, like, you know, like, where is it gonna go? Like, where is our life gonna go? Where we were scared and we didn't know what was gonna happen next, and all the people who did music or did entertainment, we were like, how are we gonna make money? You know, and so we would find ways, and people were setting up studios in their homes with little mics and socks and on a microphone just to make sure it doesn't pop, or whatever it is that they did to be able to, you know, keep the movement going. I think that now that we've had an opportunity to see what it's like to have a lot of that taken from us. I mean, look at all the concerts that were canceled and all the other stuff. You know, I had a couple of tickets to concerts that I'm mad as all get out. I don't think I got a refund or anything for them. But, like, you know, actually having all that taken away from us, I do think that I have seen a lot more camaraderie since then. I have. I mean, I've seen a lot more people supporting each other, coming to shows, staying until the end of shows most times, you know, things that I wasn't seeing before COVID hit. And it's a shame that, you know, you have to have something taken from you for you to realize how important it is to you in the first place. But that is literally how sometimes it has to be.
Yeah,
That's my perception.
Yeah. Well said. So I want to get into some of this music.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about it.
Yes.
Let's talk about it. So yeah, I am a singer. I am a recording artist. Music is a big part of, you know, who I am and how I express myself, along with, all the other talents that I possess. Um, we have been, gritting, gritting the grain, man. Like, I've been doing my best to, uh, perfect my own craft. I've been working with other artists. I've been reaching out to other artists that I'm interested in working with. And it's just, it's a wonderful feeling to be able um, to perform and to sing a song and people know my words and I go to a show and I'm like, oh my gosh, these people are really literally singing my song. Like,
Yeah.
I have a song right now called Days Like This, and that song's been around for a while now, but for whatever reason, like, I'm looking at, like, 13,000 views on YouTube that came out of nowhere. Why? Because whatever it is that I was singing about, people understood it. They felt like it was something that they could relate to.
They can relate to. Yeah.
So that particular song, Days Like This, I'm sure you guys got it. It's one of those songs that, like, I was going through a hard situation, and I felt like everything I was doing was just not enough, but I still cared about that person. But I knew they were toxic. I knew they were toxic. I knew they were no good for me, but I still knew.
We've been there,
I
done
love
that. We've been there, done that.
Right.
Be human, you know what I mean?
Right.
But we grow, we learn, mature.
Exactly.
So
And so, I did my best to, try to relate those feelings within that song. And that's how I came up with the song Days Like This. I mean, it really didn't take much time. Some songs take a little longer than others. Some songs come to me in 2 seconds and other songs take days. But this particular song, it almost felt like it was just like it was there. It was meant to be there. And so, yeah, it's one of my favorite songs, Days Like This.
nice, you got that over there?
Yep.
Yeah. Ready, ready. All right, here you go. Days Like This.
This is going very well.
Can't trust you, I don't care about you, and I'm done with this relationship. So good luck, I'll be okay without you. I've had enough of days like this. Can't trust you, I don't care about you, and I'm done with this
What's up, y'all? I see you.
relationship. So good luck, I'll be okay without you. I've had enough of days like this. Days like this. Can't trust you, I don't care about you. Days like this. Days like this.
What's up, Alex?
I
What's
bought
up,
you
Jay?
that big house and the car that you
What's up, Kelly? What's up, Semi?
It wasn't a foreign, but you
What's up,
look
Carrie?
inside it.
What's up,
I
Jimmy?
went on the mountains and stood in your way, so you could be happy.
What's up, Kelly? What's up,
Songs on
Donnie?
there already. I don't know the songs, but
Just one kiss to know you care. If I could have one wish, then you'd be here on days like this. Can't trust you, I don't care about you, and I'm done with this relationship. wish you didn't know it would hurt me. Probably feel like you didn't deserve me. So you chose to do something dirty to prove that you wasn't worthy. But honey, just one kiss to know you care. If I could have one wish, then you'd be here on days like this. Can't trust you, I don't care about you, and I'm done with this relationship. So good luck, I'll be okay without you.
What's up, Sylvia? Thank you.
I've had
What's up,
enough
Darnell?
days like this. Can't trust you, I don't care about you.
Thank you, Jen. I appreciate
Done
it.
with this relationship. So good luck, I'll be okay without you. I've had enough of days like this. Days like this. Can't trust you, I don't care about you.
Now, stay tuned. There's more.
On days like this.
That was beautiful.
That was
I love that.
gorgeous.
Yeah, that was
I
beautiful.
love that.
Well, thank you.
Yes. And you know, no wonder they got all them views, you know?
Right.
Wow.
That was beautiful.
I appreciate you guys for that. Thank you very much.
That was
Like I
beautiful.
said, I put my heart and stuff.
See, now you can do a remix with me singing next to you,
There you go.
alfalfa, you know.
Somebody
Oh,
did that.
yeah.
And I'm better than the remixes.
Yeah.
Somebody did
They
And
be
I-
like, get out of here.
No.
Hey,
It
it's-
sounded that nice.
in this world, that might actually take off for real.
It would.
Right.
It
Seriously.
would.
Do the TikTok duet.
Yeah. The oddest things be going there.
I do the Weird Al Yankovic thing on it.
Oh,
We about to set that up.
I
We need to book that.
Okay.
Stat.
That's my boy, Weird Al. But yeah, man, I love that, man.
Yeah.
What, how did it, you know what, let me ask you a question. How did that make you feel when you listen to that? Because the feedback is important to me, you know, like I take the feedback so that I can be able to implement
Well, I've
it.
been through the storm.
Mhm.
So, you know, I can relate. I'm sitting inside the story, you know, so, you know, old as I am, I better have been through that, you know, so, you know, so, dude, you know, like I say, life teaches a lesson. But that was good delivery, how everything was coordinated.
Mm.
I love the music, man, you know, and your voice. And your talking voice and your singing voice is totally different. You know?
You're right. Well, you know, actually, what a lot of people might not know is I just literally spent about a month and some time, and you know, back and forth to the hospital. You know, I dealing with breathing machines and all types of stuff. You know, I had got an upper respiratory infection, and you know, I was scared that it was going to take away my voice completely. I didn't really talk about it on social media. You know, I was emotionally and mentally scared.
Right.
Yeah, a little wrecked, yeah.
You know, I have begun a huge process of healing. I wasn't able to talk like this. I wouldn't have been able to do this radio interview 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
No way.
Wow.
And so, you know, when we talk about God and his delivery and what he's done for us, I can say that I feel directly connected to that understanding, because when I didn't think that I was going to come through that storm, here I am talking to y'all, telling y'all about my stories, you know, sharing with you music, and even the fact that I'm able to speak without like all over the place. This is a huge blessing for me. I'm excited to be able to be here and talk to y'all at all. So,
It's a blessing.
real talk.
Yeah.
So,
That's why I say God is good.
All the
Mhm.
time.
All the time.
God is good.
Yeah. I'm ready to hear some more.
he said, I'm ready to hear some more.
What flavor
That
do
was
you
so
want?
smooth.
Right, yeah, like I said, like, you know, again, it's all about, you know, it's all about like just, you know, trying to touch my audience, you know, in places that, you know, maybe not talked about much, or that I'm very vulnerable with my music. In life, as a black man in life, it almost seems that sometimes that we're not supposed to be vulnerable because it's soft and and it's not what we as men is not macho enough. And it's funny because women will tell you all the time, no, I like a man who can soften up for me.
Right.
I like a man who can be vulnerable for me.
Right.
And so I found that peace and started making music that was transparent. So like, there's another song that I've recently put out. All these songs, by the way, you guys are hearing, Days Like This, and any song that we play tonight, they're available on iTunes, Spotify, Pandora, literally all digital platforms. Apple Music. I'm literally everywhere. I'm not. I hate saying that because like I feel like I'm bragging.
Oh, say it. Say yourself, man.
I literally am
You say
everywhere.
Google me.
Like I was just about to say that. Like I always tell people, like when they say, where can I find you? I don't tell them Facebook. I don't say Instagram. I said Google me. Literally Google Lil Craig of the Too Real.
Yeah,
the number 2 REEL, and you're gonna find a whole crap load of stuff. But anyways, getting back to the point, I wrote this song called I Don't Wanna Fight. And the song was created because, again, in a relationship, we come into situations where we're always fighting over dumb stuff, and it's like, yo, is this really necessary? I don't want to fight. Let's make love instead.
Right.
Let's figure this out. Let's get back to the bedroom and work this out. I'm not really one who likes to be argumentative, although I'm really good at it. But I would prefer to, talk it out, hug it out, other things it out, if you know what I'm saying. And that's kind of where I was with I Don't Want to Fight.
And that's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah. So I put on my little Maxwell voice on this song and created this song called I Don't Want to Fight. So,
Put 'em up.
so you can go ahead and show them what it is, since we having a little concert going on.
Telling your age.
Yeah.
Snaggle poos.
It's silly.
Hey, this is what it's all about.
Yeah.
Those French Rim cartoons. But
All right, let's let it rip.
I don't want to fight. What's up, Mom Carol? Thank you, Sylvia. I appreciate it, Chris. Thank you so much, man. Are you liking it over there? All right, thank you, Al. Hustle, move hustle. I appreciate it. All right, all right, all right, all right, Flames, oh God. Good looking on tapping in. I'ma holler, I'ma talk about you too, bro. I'm gonna make sure you're on here. Don't get it twisted.
Okay, let me say this.
What's up, holla?
Aside from you having a phenomenal voice,
Yeah.
that bridge is fire. But you know what I enjoyed? The sound.
Yeah.
The sound. When you go, both of your songs had like a different sound when it got into before you start singing.
Yeah.
And I've been noticing that because I have a grandson that makes sound.
Okay.
And you hear more, you are, wow.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, thank you for being a dope artist.
Yes.
You know,
I appreciate
thank
it.
you, man.
Thank you for being a dope listener.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I like your sound, man. Big time.
Thank you. Yeah, like it's just original, man. It's organic.
Now you producing your own music
Yeah.
and everything too.
Yeah,
man.
most of it. Yeah, most of all of it. I do work with other people. Like for example, Days Like This, I did co-produce that with Joey Keys.
Okay.
Joey Keys, he's a wonderful artist. He's a friend. He's an artist. I almost don't feel like he has gotten the credit that he deserved on a lot of different things that he has involved himself in on. So just giving credit to him right now, just putting out there that he did help me co-produce Days Like This, and I'm
Joe
excited
Keys.
for that. Joey Keys on the board. Yeah.
Shout out to Joe Keys.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Hmm.
Yeah, that's what's
Collaboration is a big deal, man.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, like I said, I've been doing my best to, reach out to artists or work with artists. I hopped in the studio with Flames, oh God. He's actually got a new song called Ciabatta that's surfacing right now. And yeah, it is, that bread, you know what I'm saying? And he put out a new, like a documentary movie about himself, which I thought was an awesome idea. He did well with that. Working with Semi on some Big Sauce Semi on some things. He's another awesome artist from the land.
Oh yeah, he been on here about a few times.
Yeah.
Four or 5 times actually.
Yeah.
We working with it. We working on a mixtape right now that we intend on putting out to the public sometime
Gotta
soon.
hear that.
I tell you what, it's fire. It's a whole new level though.
I already know.
It is so multi-tonal. There are so many layers to the two of them. It's
I already know.
Yeah. So just again, like capturing moments, reaching out, working with other artists that I feel has what it takes to be able to tell their story as well. That's kind of my goal, is to just create this big platform of people telling their story and people who are interested in listening to us. And that's what the whole game is about.
Right.
Like if we're not doing that, then we're really wasting our time doing anything.
Shout out to Semi, by the way.
Yeah.
And the phone lines is open as well. 216-939-5087 if you want to call in. Don't be shy.
Yeah, y'all. A lot of my peoples are tapping in on my social media. I've been seeing. I mean, there's a phone number that's put up right there. So say that number again so they can call in and say something.
216-939-5087.
One more time.
939-5087.
Y'all can't say you didn't hear it. You said it like 4 or 5 times. So tap in. Just say what's up, whatever.
Don't be
Ask a
shy.
question. Ask me a question. Ask my guy a question. Ask my agent a question. Just holler at us, whatever. This is your time to actually be able to get a hold of me, because I know I'll be busy.
Yeah.
You know how bad it is though. Like it's so bad. It's so bad that I went from being able to literally answer everybody's messages on social media to now I have a a whole list of unread messages that I still need to get to. And when I do open them up, I'm usually getting yelled at. Cause like, where you been? You ain't talking to me no more. You know, you ain't got too big for me. You know, and I'm like, dude, I ain't changed. I'm still the same me. I'm just working harder. That's all. You know,
Just
I'm
like
trying to build a bag. I'm trying to, you know, create a lifestyle. You know, I'm trying to work and help other people get where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's pretty much where it's at. You know, it's literally that simple, man. I'm still here, still the same Craig.
Cause I'm like, man, I be needing assistance, man. Cause I be some dude. When I say busy, man, busy.
And you got what, like 5 hustles? He got 4 or 5 hustles.
That's why I got me an
3
agent.
hustles.
That's why I got me an agent. I can't do everything about myself anymore,
That's
man.
crazy.
You know, I want to be an art. You know, my biggest thing was, you know, when Leanna and I started talking about, you know, what it is our goals were and everything. One of the major things that, if you remember correctly, is I always said that, like, I want, like, yes, am I CEO of this company, Two Real Music Entertainment? Yes. Do I have all these talents? Yes. But I want people to recognize me mainly as an artist. I want to focus on being able to put my art out there. I want to focus on performing. I want to focus on these things. And so, like, you know, not having Lee, like, I had to do everything by myself, and that was really hard to do. Like, and still, you know, create craft and have time for it. I got writer's block many times just because I was trying to focus on something else. You know, so now I'm able to, you know, really get into the mix of what it is that I was here to do, what I was, you know, my purpose, you know, and so that's
There was a
that.
couple of months where I just gave him more work.
Yeah, more work is fine, as long as it, you know, and it's always something that's going to benefit whatever our purpose is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
Hello. Thanks for calling the Paulk radio shows on the line.
What's up, Solomon Paulk?
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, it's Latino Bombshell, baby.
What's up,
Hey.
girl? We were talking about you.
That's my girl.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey.
What's up,
Long
girl?
time, no time, man.
Yeah.
How you been? I seen you over there
I'm
leaving.
watching you guys, man. I like that. I don't want to fight no more.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I don't want to fight. I appreciate that. I appreciate
My
that.
amigo from support, man, from Cleveland.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I seen you been leaving Cleveland though all the time, going to Columbia. And you don't be staying down here with us now.
Bobby, there's nothing going on out here. The here is just a few. You and me.
I feel it. I feel
I'm trying
it.
to go to Columbia.
Nah, I'm proud of you though, man. For real, you gotta take me down there with you sometime though, man, so we can go, you know, catch some things down there.
I see you. Listen, I see you dancing.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
And congratulations on
You're
everything.
doing your thing.
Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that, Latina Bombshell. You're amazing yourself. Y'all gotta check her out.
Yeah, I hear you soon. I'll be coming out with some new music too.
All right, well, we're going to be looking forward to it. Y'all check out Latina Bombshell, man. You know what I'm saying? Check her out on Instagram and everywhere else, you know, YouTube and all that cool stuff. Hey, why don't you go ahead and use my plug right now and go ahead and say something about where you can find your stuff.
It's by me?
Go ahead.
Alright, you guys can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, Latina Bombshell.
That's what's up. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate you.
That's all right, Lil Craig. Do you, baby?
Okay.
All right, thanks.
All right, I hear from you soon.
That's
for
what's
calling
up.
Bye,
in.
Solomon.
All right, bye. Thanks for calling.
All right.
Oh man, she's such a funny artist, man. She's so cool though, man. So sweet.
Awesome.
Yeah, she got a lot of talents her doggone self, man. Like that's another artist with many talents. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, masseuse, you know, she does the fire art, you know, like all the cool tricks with the fire. Oh yeah, she does all that stuff. She sings. She's been in my studio a couple times, man. Like, you know, she's got a lot of talents.
Make all kind of merchandise.
Yes,
Crazy.
yes, absolutely. I've actually used her bombshell cream on a couple of painful joints before when I, you know, because I'm a dancer, so like I get in a lot of pain on my body. I've used her cream a few times, and it definitely put me back in shape. You know, made me feel a lot better. So yeah, check her out. I appreciate you calling, for real.
Shout out to Latina Bombshell.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She the kind of love that you gonna get when you call up here. So we ain't gonna, look, this show might be about me, Too Real, and Leanna, but like, you know, I'm gonna show y'all some love too. Y'all call me and show me support, I'm gonna show you support. That's that.
Yeah.
Try to get it done.
Mm-hmm.
Now we gonna get back in some more of this music.
You wanna hear another one?
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, we do got a nice little momentum going. Let's go ahead and pop it out. So let me think about it. So okay. So we all had situations where, you know, we wish that we could have told somebody something and we didn't get a chance to. You know, whether it was an apology, whether it was I love you, whatever, you know, maybe I forgive you, whatever that thing is, you know, we all have had that. And I wrote this song called Do, based on the fact that I had things that I didn't get a chance to say before it was too late to say it. You know, I had this, and this has happened more than once, so it wasn't like one specific incident. This has happened more than once to the point where I knew I needed to write a song about it, because I felt like if this was something that is, you know, if this happens this much, I need to, for one, I need to learn from this. And for two, somebody else has definitely gone through it. I couldn't possibly be the only one. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, I wrote this song called Do, you know, based off of those premises. So nice. Hopefully y'all enjoy this one. I actually spit some poetry on this one.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
And I never knew that I'd be standing here alone. And I never knew the words to say until you were gone. 'Cause I would have told you that no one could take your place. I wish I had one more chance to tell you to your face. So what am I to do at night when it's raining and I just wanna hold you? Tell me how to feel inside when I love you but I can't even show you. So what am I to do? Just tell me what to do. I don't know what to do. So what am I to do? When it's raining and I just wanna hold you. Should have been the one to listen. When the day was best. I should have let you take it out on me, babe. When you just about had enough, but then the water came and the lightning flashed and the walls began to shake. I should have saved you from the pain before the ground began to break. So what am I to do at night when it's raining and I just wanna hold you? Tell me how to feel inside when I love you.
Thank you, Yellow Ciroc. Yellow Ciroc, they are going to play that song. That's the next one I'm gonna have them play. Thank you, Hustle. Thank you, Dad. I appreciate it. Thank you, Angie. And thank you, Paula. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like them background vocals, man, and
Yeah.
you know, it's just that's amazing, man.
It's really interesting to watch. As an appreciator, like, you see like the live reactions on like TikTok or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm witnessing that, like when because usually I'm in a show, so I'm like more focused on him or whatever. But like just to sit back and just see a raise of an eyebrow here or a half smile there, and the beat hit, like that's pretty sweet. That's where it's at.
Yeah, that's the same for me too. Like, I'm the person behind the microphone who creates the music and no one is around when I do that. So like when I go to a show or when I'm here at the radio show, like right now, like just seeing how people are responding, my people on social media right now who are tapping in and everybody, like I feel again, it's another sense of accomplishment. It's another sense of accomplishment on, for me, and it motivates me to remember why I started this in the first place.
Right.
Again, because there were so many times where I felt as if like I was going to put it down, stop, thought it wasn't going to be for me, whether it was depression or whatever, but like just being able to see how people are responding and how it makes people feel good, it's exactly what I do it for. I mean, it's literally for that. If it seems too real, it is, and at this point in time, I definitely say this definitely is real.
Yeah, that is so awesome, man. I want to thank everybody for tuning in as well. Shout out to all you guys, cause y'all could have been doing something else, so shouts out to all y'all, big time.
I hope that you guys, as you are listening to these things, you guys are tapping into, like I said, those platforms and Apple or whatever your download music location is. You just go over there and go grab those songs. I made sure I personally selected these songs because I knew they were available for you, and I was hoping that you would enjoy them. And just check them out, spread them, around, share them for me, spread this live, all that, just continue to support, man. I'm not doing it just for me. I'm doing it for y'all. I'm trying to bring y'all music that you can appreciate, and enjoy and remember.
Yep. And pretty soon they'll be available on tworealmusicent.com as well. Like I said, it's a work in progress. We got most of the pages complete. We're just missing some basically stock photos at this point. Like everything's live, everything's active.
Yeah, tworealmusicent.com.
Calendar events, stuff like that.
So I know the merchandise is coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming. Absolutely. So since we on the road, I got one more for y'all. If y'all want to hear one more.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so it's funny because one of my people's that tap in online, they were asking to hear this particular song, and I'm glad that they wanted to hear this song because this song to me is one of my favorites personally. I said this earlier at some point. I said, when something's taken away from you, how you seem to appreciate it a lot more. Well, this song is sort of kind of on that same basis, like, love. Like, I always thought that the greatest love was the love that you thought that you had lost. So, like, for example, when someone's dying, and you realize that everything that maybe you were mad at them about didn't matter anymore. Everything that you wish that you were meant to say, you'll say it, because you're loving them like they're dying, and so I created a song called "Love Me Like You're Dying," based off of that, because I always wanted that type of love, like love so deep that it's as if you weren't going to be able to have it again, so you reach for it, you embrace it more. So this song is called "Love Me Like You're Dying." I think it's one of my most beautiful songs, to be honest with you.
My favorite video too.
Man, yeah, it sounds like, just saying it,
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
I've been waiting to hear this one.
Save the best for last one. That's my thing.
You and I were meant for each other, and we both want the same things. 'Cause we've been in love a few times, but see, they were only
Yo, Yellow Ciroc, why don't you call in real quick? Check that number. Check that number that's on the post and call in right now. And we gonna put you on. You can tell us how you feel about that song.
Well, look at you and I get so weak, yeah. I think about right
Send my social love. Call, bro. Call in real quick before we get off the air.
till I'm dead. They took my head, and that's when she said,
The number's on the post.
whatever it is, whatever it takes, I'm ready to give you all of my life. Just let me hold your body, baby, and give you this good loving all night. I will always please you any way that I can. Girl, I promise you I'll be a good man. I'll think about right here, right now. I'll be yours until I'm dead. They took my head, and that's when she said,
You wanna do this? 'Cause I suck at this.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, make sure y'all play that one on Valentine's
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, y'all gotta put that in your rotation when y'all just doing whatever.
Thank-
Some of these songs y'all gotta put in your rotation, man.
Thanks
Yeah,
for
of
calling Song
course.
Pop Radio
Yeah,
Shows on the
yeah.
line.
You
Who's
started
on the
with that
line?
heartbeat.
That's all I
Say-
got.
Talk to him one more time.
Thanks for calling Song Pop Radio Shows on the line.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So we had a caller and somebody hung up.
No, they still on.
Are they still there?
Yeah.
Talk to us.
Are they breathing?
Hello, hello. Hello?
Alright, hang up and call back.
Yeah, hang up and call back.
We wanna hear from you.
I really wanna know what she's gonna say.
Yes, indeed. Man, that song was nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very.
Really
The video's nicer. I love the video. Love the video.
Yeah, the music video, Love Me Like You're Dying, is definitely hot.
They're back on again.
Thanks for calling us all Pop Radio Shows on the line. Hello. Let's see, bad connection.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, that was my fault. Okay.
Hello, who's on the line?
They'll try back again.
Hello.
Is that a Columbus number?
That's somebody from Columbus, whoever y'all calling from Columbus. Hit us back one more time, one more again.
Oh, here they go. Here they go.
Good.
Go ahead.
Hello.
Yo, you already know what they do. This big sauce, big semi CCL.
Yeah, what's up,
There you go.
What's happening?
What it do,
Hey.
though? Yeah.
That's my boss.
What's up with family, though? What's up, Solomon? What's up, y'all?
Man, it's good to hear from you, man.
Hey, Craig, man. Hey, man, why you so much of a dope R&B artist, sir? Can you tell me? Can you please answer that question for me, man? Because the songs that you do are very creative, man, and very spiritual, man. They do something to people's souls, man. And if they don't like that music, man, you already know they can kick rocks to the door.
I appreciate that, Big Semi. You know, I do my best to try to make music that people will appreciate, man. And you know, for artists like yourself, man, I don't know if people, some of my fans don't know who you are. Some of them do, but for the fans that don't know who this guy is, man, y'all gotta check him out. Semi Big Sauce, Semi Duval. You know what I'm saying? The dude is he's just as awesome as an artist as he says that I am. That's one of the reasons why I put so much attention into him. I'm so excited. I told him earlier about the fact that we got a mixtape that we working on right now, man, and you know how excited I was to be able to put that out to the world. So you know we gonna definitely be able to show them some
Yes, sir, bro. We working. It's a lot of things that you've been going through too, bro. And I just want to tell you, I'm proud of you, man. You keeping it going forward, bro. Even through the good and the bad, you still making it happen, bro. It's all respect and all love, bro. You can never hold a man down, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what's going on, bro. Small things to a giant. You feel what I'm saying?
I appreciate that, man. That means everything to me. The motivation that you are telling me that you're giving me right now, the motivation and the inspirational words that I'm hearing from people, man. You know, it means a lot to me because you know when you're going through whatever you're going through in life, sometimes you feel alone. Sometimes you feel as if nobody cares, and just to be reminded that that's not true. That means everything to me, and I'm gonna keep on pushing and keep on moving, man. Thank you so much for saying those kind words to me.
Thanks, bro. You know I fucks with you, dog. Come on, dog. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You my bro, man. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And that lady next to you, man, she put in a lot of work for you, man. Tell you, much respect goes to her as well, man.
For sure.
She put in that work, all work, no play, man. You already know what to do, man.
For sure, man. We out here,
I'm
man.
excited for you for tomorrow, man.
Yeah, it's going. We're gonna have to just make it happen, man. All real shit. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make this happen. You know what I mean? And it's all love, man. Solomon, man, hey, man, you big cocky ass black nigga.
Oh my God.
What's up, man?
I'm go gorilla, man. What's up, man?
Hey,
Bro?
I'm glad you're doing it, man. You got to come back on the show, man, and you know you got to promote them songs. And you and Craig, Lil Craig, man. I mean, hey, I know it's gonna be fire. I haven't heard it, and I know it's gonna be fire.
Yes, sir, Solomon, man. You a dope guy, man. I love your energy too, bro. You a solid guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? You and sis. You know what I'm saying? I just love
you too,
Solomon
Semi.
Show, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Y'all lit in there, man. Y'all lit. We don't need no lighters when we come up in that.
Okay, you gotta say that.
You know what I mean?
Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
I just wanted to reach out, man. I wanted to reach out and show love, man. God first, everything else should follow.
Absolutely.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you calling in.
so much.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That means a lot. I appreciate you, man. You have a wonderful night, and I'll be seeing you soon, man. To go ahead and finish up what we started.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a blessed night, man.
You
All right,
too.
God bless you,
Thank
bro.
you for calling, Semi.
All right.
All right.
See, it's nice to have good people, man, in your corner, man.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I still remember when I moved to Ohio, man, nobody really knew who I was or anything. You know, I'm not from here, so some of y'all don't know that. I was born in Vegas. I lived a lot of time in St. Louis, Missouri, Chicago, And then I ended up coming down here to Ohio, making Ohio home. But like I said, nobody knew who I was. So like just to be able to feel that.
Well, it's good you here, and it's great to meet you, you know, and, you know, like I said, we met years ago, but I'm glad it happened, you know. We got another caller.
Yes.
All right, thanks for calling the Song Paulk Radio Show's on the line.
Hello, son. How you doing there?
What's up? Is that my dad?
Me and my wife see you.
Hey, love you.
That's my new mama. What's up?
Okay.
Love you, Leanna, my favorite. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Solomon, thank you so much for producing him, getting him on here and being noticed because he deserves all of it.
I appreciate that, guys. You know, and it's really wonderful to hear your voice and give me some encouraging words. I appreciate that. All this encouragement is definitely not going to my head; it's going to my heart. So I appreciate it.
Listen, love you like you're dying means a lot to me. I just want to let you know because it don't even mean about you and a loved one. It means anyone you love that you missing.
That's right.
That
That's right.
So it's an important song for anybody to listen to.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
keep doing what you're doing, son. You started off singing gospel in the church, and you just made your agenda to be all over the place. You're well-rounded, young man.
Thank you, sir.
Well-rounded.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I have good genes.
Yeah.
Keep us encouraged. You know, you be pulling us through some big storms, so keep them songs coming and nothing but love.
I promise I will. I appreciate y'all calling in and talking to me. Thank you so much tonight. Have a good night and be safe, okay?
God bless.
All right,
God
thanks for
bless.
calling. God bless you. All right.
Thank you for calling.
All
Take
right.
care.
That is so awesome, man.
Yeah. Super dope.
Yes.
Got good people in my life, man. You know, it's just, it's nice.
And that's important, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sonya's a praying woman, man.
yeah, for sure.
I
Wow.
was thinking about that, like, you have a cousin that's in a gospel group. That's pretty.
Yeah, yeah. I was just gonna mention that. Yeah, like when I was talking about earlier, about like all the different types of artists that Tour Music Entertainment is going forward. We're looking to pull in the mix. Gospel artists is definitely on that agenda. And I think that a lot of people sleep on gospel music. They get caught up in what they think gospel music is rather than, the story that's being told or how that story is being told. And there's a lot of different artists that are really dope out here. Like there's a group called Higher Purpose, Higher Purpose music group that I personally am a fan of. But I am, I have started to work with them on some things recently. My family member, who is Sharita Stewart, who is a part of that, she came to my studio. I think I was one of the first people she ever came into the studio and did a song with. And from there, she just, took off and started recording and got with a group. And they've been traveling. They've been spreading the gospel. They were finalists in the Gospel Music Choice Awards.
Wow.
It's
Nice.
it's a pretty big, thing with them. And I just want to send them shout out to Higher Purpose Music Group. Maybe you guys can check them out as well. So they got a platform. They got a lot of followers.
You know what? You can do shout outs. Here, your shout outs now,
Yeah, I feel like I've been just doing shout outs through this whole interview. I'm just so proud of people, man. I'm just so excited about the fact that I've had opportunity to be in the presence of anybody that I've mentioned, man. Like nobody has to show me love. I'm not owed any love from anybody. I'm not owed anything from anybody. So, when somebody comes, they say, Craig, you're doing a good job, or Craig, keep it up, or Craig, I love what you have going on, or Craig, this or whatever. Like I realize that like I'm doing my job right. Like I know what my purpose is, and
Amen.
and so that, you always have to have a why, right? You have to have a why to why you're doing what you're doing, or else you're gonna fail, you're gonna quit, you're gonna stumble, and you're not gonna get up. So I have a why.
You gotta know your purpose in life.
You guys are my whys.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Anybody want to shout out?
Okay.
Oh my
Calendar,
goodness.
let me see.
My peoples are small, but I couldn't name semi's been pretty solid. You know, we've been working on some stuff over the last couple of weeks with all of this, and you know, I really appreciate the respect that he's given, and in return, you know, I reciprocate. You know,
Yeah.
His music library just that's unpublished is vast. Like, I'm like, bro, we need to do something with this because we can monetize that. That's what brands are looking for. They're looking for sponsors. I can get you in the, you know, like, there's so much stuff that people are sitting on. So yeah, I'm still building my peoples. My circle's small.
But you know what? This is a good thing right here, you know, and you gotta start somewhere, you know, so better now than never.
Oh man, you know, the people that I'm allowing into my circle now, you know, they're chosen. They're there for a reason. You know, they've been vetted, you know, they've proven themselves solid, and that's why they're allowed to have access at this point, because God's like, you're not playing with fools no more. We're
Right,
done.
right.
Start. You said start somewhere. Yeah, start somewhere and end nowhere.
Ooh, don't stop. There you
I
go.
just made that up.
The Twilight Zone.
Like, just never stop. You know, I got a brand called No Fail, and so, like, you know, I don't believe in failure, and nothing is a fail. Like, it's something that you learn from. It's something that it's a stumble maybe, but I wouldn't call it a fail. The only failure that there is when you give up. The only failure, you know, when you stop believing, that's a failure, and I don't believe in that.
Just get back
So,
up.
no fail.
If you trip and fall on the ground, but you just gonna lay there, you gonna get right back up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so.
And speaking of falling, so okay, so you know, I was talking about, you know, the Nutcracker and stuff like that. I had to tell a story. So okay, so I dance, and I do so professionally. I have done thousands of wheelies, thousands of different tricks in the chair.
I know where this is going.
And at the first performance of the Nutcracker, we did for a matinee. It was about, like I said, it's about 1,700 students. It might have been just a little bit more than that. From 3 different schools that came in, and I was doing my thing, and I was, you know, I'm one of the gumdrops in the Nutcracker. So, you know, I was doing my little wheelie. When my partner does a leap, I do my own kind of leap. So my leap is like, I raise both hands in the air off the wheelchair, and my wheelchair does a wheelie while I'm rolling across stage.
Wow.
At the same time. So like that's happening in an instant, and at the same time that my partner is doing his leap. It really looks really cool. Y'all really have to come to the show to see that, okay? Seriously. But at this particular time, I don't know what happened, but I did the same thing I've been doing over and over and over again. It's been going fine. And then this particular time, my wheelchair decided it was going to go ahead and take a fall to the floor. And I almost didn't tell the story, but I felt like telling the story was actually going to be encouraging and uplifting. So that's why I want you guys to know why I'm telling the story. So I'm telling it because I could be like, oh, I'm perfect. I never make mistakes. But the truth is we're all human, and we all make mistakes, and we all have stumbles. We all have, you know, obstacles and scary moments that happen, and something can happen in your life that can make you feel as if like, oh my goodness, this is the end of the road. Something can happen in your life that makes you feel like I can't move on, or the show can't go on, right? But how I handled that at the same time, so like that, how I handled that was that, you know, when I hit the floor, and it's weird because it felt like slow motion when I was going backwards.
No.
Yeah, it really felt like that. It felt like, oh no. And this instant, right, happened in a matter of, everything that happened in a matter of maybe 10, 15 seconds, okay? But for me, it felt like an hour, right? But I flipped out of the chair, and I'm still smiling, and the show is still pumped, and I'm still smiling. I could tell my partner was looking like, what do I do? Should I help him, or should I continue performing? Like, he didn't even know what to do because no one saw me do this. I mean, literally. And so I was smiling. I went and rolled over from the floor, grabbed my wheelchair, turned it around, hopped back in it in a split second, still smiling, and did like 50 wheelies boom, 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 and ended it with a sweet pose.
Okay.
And the audience
Okay.
went wild.
So they thought it was a part of the show.
They
Wow.
thought it was a part of the show. And so that's how life needs to be for
Yeah.
most people. Let your issues be part of your show. Like at the end of the day, you're going to have things that come about that are going to slow you down. But don't let it take over your existence. You keep it moving and and you learn from it. And now I know why I fell. I know why it happened. And it won't happen again because I now have learned that lesson that needed to be learned from that situation. And so I just hope that it
Meanwhile,
motivates
his
people.
manager said that's your new signature move, bro.
What, falling out the chair? No, I know what
Do
you
you know,
mean.
do you know how many people probably saw that and thought it was super awesome? And thought, if he can do that,
School
and
kids.
I'm sitting here and I'm running around on 2 legs, I need to try harder. You were an inspiration.
Yeah,
tonight.
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
hope.
yeah,
School
yeah,
kids.
That's
it's
what I
already-
hope.
Yeah.
I didn't like at the moment that it happened. I was, I felt slightly embarrassed for a second. I felt scared, like what were people going to think? What was it, something that they expected was going to happen for me to fail, for me to, you know, not pull this off? I felt that type of way at first. But from the feedback I've gotten, it actually did touch people in that way. And from the feedback I've gotten, people were more impressed with me because it happened rather than if it had gone perfectly.
Yeah.
So, because I am human and I do make mistakes, and it's not about your fall, but it's about how you get up.
Yeah.
Right,
So-
right.
And you
Yeah,
focus.
right. Yeah, man.
So yeah, so we missed Ciroc. He was the one who was trying to call through.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Ciroc was trying to call through.
Tell him to try again.
Yeah. They
Call
said
again.
try again, homie. They said try again and
If you're
one
on
more
your car
time.
audio, jump off your Bluetooth.
Yeah, maybe you're on the Bluetooth or something like that. You know, I really would like to hear what you had to say. I believe you had something, you know, awesome to tell us before we get off air.
939-5087.
Appreciate you having us on, man. It's been
Oh,
fun.
yeah. That's, you know what, this is what it's all about, a platform, so people can have, you know, have a voice, you know, you can advertise, you know, and this is exactly what it's for, you know, because I like helping people. I don't get high, I don't drink, don't smoke, don't do nothing, never did, never will, but this gives me a high helping people,
Empowerment, you get you that dopamine,
you know?
absolutely.
Yeah,
I like it.
Hey, really quick, I just want to send a shout out to one of our newest sponsors, the Dedicated Senior Medical Center. If you are 55 and older and in need of health care, you know, health care that pays attention to you, check out the Dedicated Senior Medical Centers. They're in Columbus, Cincinnati, and here in Cleveland. And our Cleveland locations are as follows: at 5264 Lee Road in Maple Heights. That's at the corner of Libby and Lee Road, the old Walgreens. Of course, the Collinwood area, the corner of 152nd and St. Clair. The address is 105 St. Clair Avenue. And then, of course, our West Park Westside location, which is off of West 140th and Lorraine, and the address is 13719 Lorraine Avenue. You can give them a call at 216-294-4440, and their website is www.dedicated.care. You guys, I can't tell you that. Listen, for convenience, time well spent. If you can't come to them, they'll come to you. If you don't feel like getting up and going to your appointment that day, they have virtual appointments. They specialize in prevention and retention and treatments. You know, I've talked to people long before I ever got affiliated with them and they became a sponsor at this station. And when I tell you that some people have gone from 16 to 20 medications all the way down to 6, listen, this is about prevention and living your best life. So go check them out. Open enrollment ended today, but it's always free to check them out. And they offer more than medical care. When I tell you that they cater to your whole life, go check them out. www.dedicated.care. Again, 216-294-4440. The dedicated Senior Medical Centers of Ohio.
yeah, that's what she said, yeah. But you know what, though? I still want to hear some more music. Say, you got another one over there?
Let me see. I think we played all of
Play all of them?
them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got all 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Good.
Mhm.
Good.
can go to his platforms and pull something up.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
I can do that. What is he? Is he on YouTube or?
Definitely.
Okay, I got you.
Say all platforms.
On platforms.
You can't help but find me.
Um,
you can't help but find me.
Gotcha.
So you got videos to majority.
Working on visuals, working on all of that stuff.
let's see. You wanna give him, what do you wanna give him?
I'm so drained. I want to talk about some more stuff. Y'all want to hear some more music. And I wonder if there's any requests out there from anybody that want to hear something specific. You're more than welcome to tap in and let me know if there's something specific y'all want to hear. For sure.
Yeah. But it's just so awesome, man, how none of your stuff sound the same. And I love how you arrange everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it just, and then the background vocals, oh man.
Thank you.
I want to
You
hear
know.
Stay.
Stay?
Yeah.
All right, so they're going to play Stay for us, guys. Okay, I'm ready for it.
Okay.
That's a request.
It's a good one.
Right.
Baby, see you and I have been through everything together,
It's a nice cover too.
and I just can't imagine living a day without you. Baby girl, I just want you to stay right here with me, forever, to the end of all time. Listen. Remember the way we were. Thought that nothing would
Can't do that yet, Dad. You know, I'm still recovering from that respiratory issue.
You've always been right by my
We played days like this already, Yellow.
Who knew this thing?
That was the first one we did. Don't worry, I'm gonna save this live. You can go back to it and check it out. I would sing for you guys live, but I'm still recovering right now. Don't worry, there'll be times.
It was more than night imagined, baby. Girl, joy. And you give me just what I've been waiting for. If you leave me, girl, I'm gonna die. Just believe me, girl. I want you to stay with me tonight. Whenever I look into your eyes, I can see myself right through you. I was never jealous of any guy, 'cause they never know you like I knew you. I wanna please you, and show you you're mine. Girl, let me hold you and keep you for the rest of my life. Joy of my heart. And you give me just what I've been waiting for. If you leave me, girl, I'm gonna die.
What's up, Prophet?
I want you to stay with me tonight.
I appreciate that. It's a wrap. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Reese, Crystal.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Ooh.
That's another sound we
That was
haven't heard.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. That belonged in a movie.
Oh yeah. we
Yeah,
need to
that's
put it
definitely
in
a
one.
movie
Yeah.
soundtrack.
You taking notes now,
I
right?
am.
Yeah.
Doing a
I
falsetto.
like that. Yes, I like that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys should have heard him. We did a contest over in Strongsville, and he pulled out some Elvis.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, some Luther Vandross. Oh
Oh, he
man.
got busy.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times, good times.
And I can't help falling in love with you. Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
That was fun.
And the little ladies in the bar like blowing him kisses.
Going
Yeah.
crazy. Going
You had them falling out and everything.
Oh my God.
It was a good time.
That was a good time.
And that's what it's all about,
For sure.
you know. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Man. I appreciate you, Solomon, man. I'm just glad again. Like I said, I'm just glad to be able to be back here, man. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of changes, a lot of growth that I was, able to do between then and now. And I'm sure the next time I'll be here, there'll be some more stuff that I'll be able to pull out the bag, bro.
Yeah.
But this is a good vibe, man. It's a good vibe. You make me feel at home when I'm here.
Yeah, shoot, man. You're always welcome. This is your home.
Thank you, sir.
know?
Thank you.
And this is where we met at, right here.
That's
You know?
right.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't even get a chance to talk about that earlier. You said you were talking about the the video.
The
that you
video.
did with Blazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Blazy, by the way. We have a song too called Jaded.
Shout out to Blaze.
If you get a chance to play that song, that's okay too. I don't know how much time we have, but Blazy and I did a song called Jaded. But she has a song called Nowhere. What is it? Oh shoot. I wish I could remember the name of the song.
Is that the one that she was singing to her best friend when something happened to her?
No, that was suicide.
Okay.
Suicide awareness. That was her song, Suicide Awareness. But she has another song that we did a music video to, and my boy Solomon was in that video with me. And I got a chance to get my tongue cut out of my mouth, and
That was a crazy video.
it was psychologically wild, but it was a really good video, really good song. I had a good time, doing that. She's a great artist. We had been talking about doing music for a long time, and then finally got a chance to kind of just link up and do it. So. She was with, I think she's still with Strictly Street, but she was with Strictly Street for a while with Flames Oh God, working with them, and they got a nice camp over there too. So shout out to Strictly Street.
Oh, she had won that contest too. You know?
Yeah, over at Tower City.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's a bad mama jamma, man. She know how she's a great lyricist. Great
She
lyricist.
had her big poster up in Tower City and everything. Yeah, she was,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Blazy.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Man.
What you looking at over there?
Oh, nothing.
She trying to find Jaded.
Yeah.
I'm like, what you looking at over there? I see you looking at the script.
She's trying to find that song. That song's out there. That's a good one too. I feel like we need to start advertising that song a little bit more because, that from what I heard,
Here it is.
that's one of the top ones right there. So they're gonna play it for y'all real quick.
All right, here we go.
say you out the tip. Mama can't take this long. These games you play, yo. Girl, I just don't know. Do you wanna make this work? Cause I deserve much more. All the times you lied, all the times you cheated, I stay by your side and I believe, and I still do. I got that fight in me. Do you got that fight in you? So sick of all these tears. I wasted all these years. Let's talk this out tonight. Deep within my soul. You're the one I need. You're the drug I fiend. Are you down for the highs and lows? Let's make up, let's make love. I wanna hear the most. I've been waiting, I've been patient, all the fading. Now I'm drowning. I don't wanna see you walk out the door. Out that door, I can't take these days no more. I've been waiting, I've been patient, all the fading. Now I'm drowning. I don't wanna see you walk out the door. Out that door, I can't take these days no more. You don't care what you've done all these years to destroy this relationship. And you don't seem to remember that I'm not the one to be playing with. All of your trials, all of your tears, all of the silence, all of your fears, all of your love. The way that I feel, I can't take no more. I'm done with your shit. You cheated, the prodigy. Defeated, all apologies. Deleted,
That's the idea.
don't need it. There's no more trying, I don't need it. So stop all the crying, I don't need it. Just kiss me goodbye, cause I don't need it, cause I don't need it. Oh, I've been waiting, I've been waiting, I've been patient, all the fading. Now I'm drowning. I don't wanna see you walk out that door. Out that door, I can't take these games no more. I've been waiting, I've been patient, all the fading. Now I'm drowning. I don't wanna see you walk out that door. Out that door, I can't take these games no more.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I really do want to go to Mississippi. I want bad.
I like
I
that.
like
I
Jay.
like that.
I like Jay.
Yes.
Singing
That's another movie soundtrack.
Yep. Yep. It is.
Another movie soundtrack you said?
Yes.
Snap! I got a lot of movie scoring to do.
Mm-hmm. You know, watch those credits and look at like the music company that takes in all that stuff right at the bottom of those
Library of
credits.
Congress.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
distributor is really good with that, so,
Good.
BMI.
we are working hard at that,
Yes, ma'am.
absolutely.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things I asked about.
Right.
Yeah.
we
Get all the credits.
we on that.
Movie soundtrack.
Thank you. I appreciate those words. Appreciate that so much.
But I want to thank you guys for coming down, and you guys always welcome.
Thank you.
You know. So.
Feel welcome. It feels wonderful. Before we get up out of here, just again, I'm gonna throw some things out there for you. We are going to be looking for some extra talented individuals out there in the world. So, we're opening up a submission form for those who are looking to be discovered, looking to record music, looking to do shows, and just basically the whole 9 yards and collaborate with other artists. We're also looking for dancers and people who play instruments. So all of these things are important to what we're building for the brand. We are working to open up the www.2realmusicent, that's the number 2 REEL Music, ENT.com. Okay, so right now you can go there. It's gonna tell you it's coming soon, but keep tuned, and it will be opened up for you so you can be able to, surf the web. Also, if you're looking for any type of management or anything to that nature, you can always get a hold of my agent here, and she will see what she can do for you. Talk it out, and I'm sure she's gonna give you her credentials so you can talk about that.
So yeah, Leanna Westergaard, Lily Westergaard, Gard, on Insta. You can reach me through lee@tworealmusicent.com. I'm also available with my digits, 440-453-1322, 440-453-1322. Yes, I'm Lorraine County, it's logo.
Right, Big L.
No, I need to be east side so badly. But again, backgrounds, admin, and project management, and absolutely adore the community here for music and just entertainment venues as well. Music venues are struggling hardcore right now. Love to collaborate, love to brainstorm and find a way to get people back in the doors, make sure everybody's getting to enjoy the sound vibrations live, because there's a massive difference. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, like I said earlier, we are doing with North Point Ballet in Berea at the Berea High School this coming, not this coming, next week. On the 16th and 17th. The 16th, we're doing a show there for the Nutcracker. I'm telling you, get your tickets now. Go to North Point Ballet Nutcracker.com. I'll send a link to social medias and everything like that so you guys can all have that link. But get your tickets now. Like I said, we did 5 shows this past weekend, 1,700 people, and it sold out every show. So if I were you, I would definitely go ahead and get your tickets, like ASAP. The show is going to be at 7 o'clock on Saturday, and then 2 o'clock on Sunday. So just wanted to make sure you guys know that. Shout out to North Point Ballet.
Might be a classic ballet, but they did add a lot of nice little flavor to it. It was cute.
I would love to be there, but I'm gonna be on the movie set, so.
You're working hard.
Yeah, you need to get me on your one of your movies that you're doing, or whatever. You can find a place for me on the one that you're doing now. We can talk about that.
Yeah, no doubt.
Cause I could bring some flavor to whatever it is you got going on. I'm serious.
I'll let you know.
I'm letting you know.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you know.
I want to be up there with a cape. I want to be Superman. No, I don't even know what you're doing, but whatever.
You had people thinking you was roughing somebody up for real.
Yeah.
I don't know what it exactly is that you're doing, but I want to be a part of it somehow. If you can find a way to get me in there and be a part of you, man, because I want to support you just as much as you support me, man. Like, you good peoples, and I think that would be another opportunity for us to vibe again.
Right. Yeah, we was on set before,
Exactly.
Video set, and I'll be on the movie set.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And all you clothes designers out there, this man right here, he always rocking some new custom clothes. So you need to go ahead and holler at him if you want your stuff modeled properly, because he be doing it. He'll make your stuff look right. Not that it doesn't look right, but he'll really make your stuff look right. I'm just saying.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
On that note, But yeah, like I say, I wear a lot of hats too, man. Fashion model, be in magazines, front cover magazines, movies, radio personality, professional industry, bodyguard, got my own bodyguard company, massage therapist. I do it all, But, like I say, I'm firing with all cylinders, Actor, like I say, with everything that God gave me, and I love going to the movies and seeing myself on the big screen, and sitting back, watching myself on, Amazon Prime.
Oh, yeah.
It's a blessing, it's a blessing. Like I say, I almost checked out of here, so I I was always, you know that I was blessed, and I appreciate and cherish everything in life. But God was like, okay, I know he still got stuff to do.
Yeah.
And that's why he kept me around. And I know my mission in life. And that's to help people. Flat out. That's it.
Nice.
And I love doing it. So, but on that note, we're going to end this, and we're going to end this with Big Semi.
Yeah.
Big sauce.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah,
Look out for that. Look out for that mixtape that I was telling y'all about.
Yeah.
With me and Semi Man, and this will give you a little flavor of who he is if y'all don't know already.
Yeah, he's got some drops tomorrow, but ours is coming a bit later.
Yeah.
And we just want to remind you before we close out that if you know a family member or friend who've been affected by violence, know that violence can affect your life in all types of ways. It can affect the way you eat, sleep, and cause you to lose focus, your anger, afraid, or even use drugs or drinking as a way to escape. But we're here to tell you that violence doesn't have to keep hurting, and you can change your life starting now with help from the Trauma Recovery Center. We want you to take control of your life. Today could be the day. The Trauma Recovery Center offers real help for real needs in real time. They offer services for food, clothes, safety, emotional support, and a whole lot more. So do not let violence control you. You can break free, and TRC can help. Here we go. It's been so long. Give them a call at 644-5487. They will come to you wherever you are. Call today. They are free. They are 24/7 and confidential. They can give you the tools to rebuild your life and your health. Call today. So if you want out and don't know where to start, call the Trauma Recovery Center. The Trauma Recovery Center will help you take back your life after violence starting today. Call today. Get the help you need today. When I tell you that they will respond immediately, they will respond immediately. They will give you the tools to rebuild your life and your health. Give them a call at 216-644-5487. The Trauma Recovery Center of Northeast Ohio, also affiliated with the Center for Families and Children.
Nice. Here we go. Bounce with Semi.
What up, LA? What it do? LA in Cleveland, baby. CTL. Semi. Shout out to Big. You already know. Hey, shout out to Devin Roger. Real music go. George Craig. You know how we do it. Hey, it's levels to the strip like an elevator. I'm coming right back like the Terminator. The music that I'm doing is a motivator. I don't like haters around me, they some irritators. See my doing numbers like a calculator. Tell them stay cool like a refrigerator. Big moves being made, I'm the narrator. Never weak, straight power like a generator. I paint a perfect picture like a demonstrator. I make your baby mama do the percolator. Call me Warren G, I'm the regulator. I don't trust nothing, they some perpetrator. Always on my job like a 9 to 5. Never leave home without the 45. Streets are stupid crazy, got to stay alive. Halloween over, but they in the sky. Have to watch your friends, they be enemies. When you around certain people, know the energy. Damn, do you wrong, they be super fake. Slap you in the back, Freddy Krueger fake. Learning from the pain, that's a hard tag. Lesson learned, so I killed the pain in the past. Keep a bag, landscape, time to cut the grass. You smoking Reggie, that's garbage, so throw away the trash. More bounce than an ounce like a old school. Try to bounce with an ounce full of pro tools. Team super dope like some dog food. Fast forward, put you actors on pause, dude. I ignore competition, I don't need attention. I'm just trying to put the bam in a good position. You probably put your girl in a pole position. Now she need to go and see her whole swole position. CTL, that's the label that I represent. Middle finger to the money hungry president. I'm going crazy on the track, I need a straight jack. I don't want the jealous vibe, I'll let your hate happen. I don't need the poison pill, let the snakes happen. I don't want to hear that garbage at the waist happen. Put your blunts in the air if you feel this. Put it all on the floor, what the deal is. More bounce than the house, gotta feel this. I bought a body on the track, had to kill this.
appreciate everybody from tuning in, and God bless everybody. Put God first, and we out.
Like, thank you for tuning in to the Silent Pub Radio Show here in the station where we don't bring no static, but we shut up, bring the noise on staticradio.net. Make sure you guys check us out on social media where we absolutely love to hear from you on Facebook.com/No Static Radio LLC, on Twitter at No Static _radio, now known as X at No Static _radio, on Instagram at _No Static Radio, on YouTube at No Static Radio, and our newest platform, Discover.tv, same thing, No Static Radio. And for all things No Static Radio, including up-and-coming events, merchandise, and an in-depth look at all our great shows here, please check out our website at www.nostaticradio.net. But I did forget to tell you where to listen into. So if you want to listen to replays of this show and all others on this platform, please check us out on Mixler or Mixcloud.com. Just type in No Static Radio on the toolbar for replays of this show and all others. And for continuous streaming uninterrupted, you can check us out on TuneIn.com, live on liveradio.net, or MediaQ for continuous uninterrupted listening experience here on NoStaticRadio.net. Thank you guys so much for listening. Listen, happy holidays for whatever holiday you celebrate during this time of the year. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.
Beautiful.
Gotcha. We're good. No, we're good.
Yeah. We gotta take some pictures,
You should. Yeah.
She's still vibing back there. Yeah, right back in.
Thank you guys again.
Good interview. Good interview.
Channel 5, he left. Somewhere better, I'm sure,
You can shine that light towards that way, and then I'll fix it. Hey Solomon, can you real quick
Oh, you mean
unplug that for me?
Oh, I'm looking down there like, oh.
And then this. You can take this camera. Use regular photo mode, not portrait